What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Disciple Plays. Got another video for you today. Today we're going to take a look at specifically Pokémon Center exclusive promo cards. So all the promos coming from the ETBs that now have the Pokémon Center stamp on them. And if you guys know, everybody loves stamps in Pokemon, so it's something to pay attention to. So Pokémon Center ETBs are limited to the pre-orders that people can get on the website, which is really hard to get into. I talk to people all the time. They're like, man, I've never been able to hit a Pokemon Center pre-order. So these are extremely exclusive cards. And I feel like a lot of people kind of just miss super easy opportunities to grab these. So we're going to look at a bunch of them today. As you can see, I got a ton of tabs pulled up. The first one, this is one that I think people are sleeping on big time. In Zorua, people love trainer cards in general, where it's like the trainer plus their Pokemon. Zorua is a very popular Pokemon. This is a Scarlet and Violet promo, so this set is going out of print. I mean, you've already not really been able to get Pokemon Center ETBs very easily for this set, but the set's going out of print. And this card, if we look, and I'm going to show you something with all of these price grabs eventually towards the end of the video to just kind of make a point. The last year, this thing has ranged anywhere from as low as $37-ish up to $66. Back down to 36, and right now it's sitting at 41. So this card in its life cycle, again, I'll show you this towards the end of the video, almost always there will be a high of these cards, and then they'll dip, and then they'll come back up again, and when they come back up again, they're more than what the previous high was. So this card is very likely, right now, $41 a piece, is probably going to shoot up past the $66. And this isn't like 100% guaranteed across the board for every card, but this is a really exclusive card, popular Pokemon, people like in the trainer cards. So just be on the lookout for this one. I mean, maybe 5 months from now, take a look and see if it's back up over $66 a piece. Next one, we're going to look at the Noctowl. Super cool card. I love this artwork. Noctowl's not like a crazy popular Pokemon, but you know, it's one of the older Pokemon, so people have some nostalgia for it. It's probably the best Noctowl art we've ever had. But again, you can see it dipped all the way down to about $33, jumped up to $50, and right now it's sitting in a low at $29.80, one of the lowest points that it's ever been. So you could pick this up, and more than likely, eventually, it's going to eclipse that $52 point at one point or another. Next, we got the Mimikyu. This one, Scarlet and Violet. I mean, it was sitting down in the $28 range, shot up to $90, dipped back to $46, and right now it's sitting at $74. So this one, as you can see, how I was saying, it always has a big spike, and then it kind of comes back down, and then it spikes again. I would not doubt that this 74 turns into something over 90 just based on the history of Pokemon. And this is a really cool card. I mean, Mimikyu is actually blowing up as one of the most popular Pokemon in the space right now. So this is something that I'd be on the lookout for. If you can get for like under that $75 mark, very likely this thing's going to jump up over $90 again at some point, especially as it gets older and older. Next one, the Pecharunt, not sure how to say the word, but this one is a little bit different because it's nobody cares about this Pokemon, like really at all. But as you can see, it's still following the trend of, oh, it had a spike up to $37 and now it's back down to $17. So this is a good one where maybe like nobody really cares about it because it's not a Pokemon that they're like looking for, but because it's a Pokemon Center exclusive, people like to collect those. And this one's really low risk. I mean, you can pick up a near mint copy for $18. If you buy 2 of these, worst case scenario, you're out like $35 tops. Like, not a big deal. So this is one to look out for that. The Tyrunt from the Mega era. This one's a little too new to really see what's going on, but you can see 63 of them sold at $38. So everybody was like, oh my gosh, this is a crazy good deal. I need to jump on this. And 25 have sold at 50. So, I mean, I would watch this price chart on this one. And if this thing ever falls below 50, and you can see the sales volume at all of these numbers. So people think this card is worth at least 50 bucks. I mean, you had 107 sales at about $45, from $33 to $64. I'd be looking in that price range. If it ever falls back down, I would absolutely jump all over this card. Really cool artwork. This Alakazam. So for some reason, TCG players weird with sometimes having pictures not. It's this Alakazam card, the Pokemon Center stamp. It's sitting at $80 right now, near mint. And as you can see, this was over $100 card a while ago, and it dove all the way to the 50s, and now it's slowly starting to climb back up. It's about $70 right now. Again, the way these graphs work, there's almost always a spike. It goes into a lull, it spikes again, and it goes higher than the previous high. So this thing's on the way up again. It's a Gen 1 Pokemon, one of the most popular Pokemon of all time, and you can get it for $70 when it used to be over $100. Snorlax, this one is nuts. This is the 151 promo. I mean, this thing you could have bought for 100, even back here at 130. I almost want to pull this up. Let's do this. Snorlax 151 promo price charting. Go to all. You could have bought these. I want the Pokemon Center. Pokemon Center. Pokemon Center. Is that what? Yep, that's what we want. Go to all. So you could have been buying this for $30-ish way back here in 2024, and now it's at $290. And so we can see here what I was talking about with the hikes and the dip. So like here's a little bit of a hike. It was 59, and then it dropped down to 45, but then it started raising again. It set a new high at about 113. Got another new high, 171, and then look, it dips, it's in the 130s, it's in the it jumps again, and it's higher than the previous jump. Went from 171 high up to a 299 high, and it's dipping. We had the big spike because 151 is going out of print, and now it's at 290, so it's a little bit lower than the 299, but I wouldn't be surprised if the next couple months this thing does jump over the $300 price point, making it the all-time high for the Snorlax. So, I mean, you could have had this card for $30, and now it's almost $300. The Eevee, crazy card to buy. Let's look at the 1 year. You could have had this for 50 bucks a little bit ago. Then you all could have had it recently for about 60, and all-time high was 115. It's seeing another jump, 93. Again, this thing is probably going to jump back over that 115 mark at some point or another. Team Rocket's Wobbuffet, same exact thing. It was at a low, it sees a big jump. Right now, it's actually kind of in a lull. $95, previous high was 157. This is probably still a good buy, even down here. See, I mean, 104. People, like, it's seeing the rise again. You got to pay attention for these dips. The Riolu, again, for some reason, the art's not there. It's this one where he's standing on the tower, Pokemon Center stamp. This thing right now is kind of in a low. It started out in the $82 range. Riolu is a super popular Pokemon. Got down into the 40s. Now it's at about 55. What can you get up? 61, 60. So like people are noticing, oh, you know, this is a popular Pokemon. These cards are hard to get. Starting to go up again. So no reason to believe this won't follow most trends and see a new high down at some point. The Tornadus, this one, same thing. This one's in a super low right now. This was a almost $50 card. It's sitting at $20 right now. This is a really good one to pick up right now. Very exclusive cards. Same with the Thundurus. This was over a $60 card, and it's sitting at $21 right now. These two I am looking for right now because, again, low risk. You can snag these for $20. Pokemon Center exclusive promos. I'm all over these at the next show I'm at. Charcadet right now. I mean, this thing was selling for $34 back here. And then boom, it's up to $45. This thing might keep climbing a little bit. I could see that happening, but then it probably will have another dip where it gets into the 30s again at some point in time. Be on the lookout for this one. I think Charcadet, Ceruledge, and what's the other one? I can't remember the other one. Armarouge. I think those are all super underrated Pokemon right now. So the next thing I have the Giratina V from Lost Origin pulled up. I just pulled this up because it's a relatively old card, and we can see kind of the dips that I was talking about. So this thing gets up to $327, and it falls. Kind of has a little bit of a gain, but then it falls again, falls down to 217, but then it starts to run up to 250. And then, oh my gosh, it gets up to 420, new high, over almost $100 gain from its previous high. And then it dips a little bit. It always dips a little bit. So it goes even a little lower than its previous high at this point. So 327 down here to 295. Should have been buying like crazy right here. Because then guess what? It shoots up to 580. And then it has a couple of dips, but that dip right here is never lower than that previous high. 580 dips to 510, jumps up a little bit to 540, dips a little under 500, but then boom, 642. Another new high, dips to under 500 again. This is where you buy right there when it dips. And now it's back up to about 600-ish. Okay, yeah, 610 ungraded. So eventually it is going to jump back over this 642 price point. But what if you would have bought it back here and it was $300? You're like, oh my gosh, $300 for a card, that's crazy. Well, now it's $610. So point being, most of the desirable cards in the hobby follow this path. Let's look up Evolving Skies Umbreon, and I'll just show this one. Give me the all. It follows almost the same exact trajectory. It goes up, it goes down, it creates a new high. When it goes up, it falls a little bit, but it's usually higher than the previous high, 349. Its low was 418, a little bit of a rise, still rising, and then it dips down to the 455 range. Then it shoots up to $860, and then it dips a little bit, and then it shoots up again, and it dips a little bit. Almost every single card that is desirable follows this path where the price steadily increases over time, and we have these dips where they fall but then jump up to a new high. So on all of these cards, this one, the Alakazam, I also really love this card. It's starting to see another rise right here. And it might not quite get to this 109 right now, but in the future, there's no reason to believe this card will not follow the same trend where it does hit another new high somewhere down the line. So point being, look out for these ETB promos, especially the Pokemon Center ones. They're more exclusive. People like the stamp on them. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Are there any of these that you're picking up? I would also be all over this Inzoro right now. Inzorua, the Alakazam, the Tornadus, and Thundurus are the ones that I'm really wanting to grab right now personally. Let me know if you guys agree down in the comments section, and I'll see you guys in the next one.